Hello friends, welcome back to this playthrough of Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. Today we are on chapter 18. We are headed to the peak. Last time we did stuff. We got some items, I think, that I moved around at some point. Let's make sure. To pass a bit off and near around. I think Franz is going to take that. Goodbye, Killing Edge. Hello, super weapon. Part of me is going to miss the very clunky inventory system once we get to games that don't have a very clunky system. Oh boy, we did not move things around. Okay. It's going to take Excalibur, Arthur's going to take Divine. Is he? That only has 8 might. And he can't use Fimble better. Can he? Nope. Awesome. Arthur, you're only B in Anima. Okay. Ten crit. It's so bad. Sure, use Anima Magic, Arthur. Thanks. Mulder does not need heal staves anymore. Mulder probably doesn't need a restore stave for this next map. He wants a warp staff though. What else do we have? Inez actually can't use the bow because he's not the right rank yet. If you can't use physics yet, well, it sucks to be you, I guess. I mean, he can learn Divine Magic, but it's like, I don't know why you would ever wish to do this. So we're gonna take you can spam barrier staff for staff ranks. I had done all this before, and then my game decided to crash, and I have to redo the kind of boring parts. No one needs heal staves anymore. We have enough non-heal staves that they're never going to be good. No one needs Iron Axes anymore. No one needs Iron Lances anymore. Don't need steel weapons anymore either. Okay, I think that's good. I'll make sure we save this time. And we're on to the map. We're tracking down the evil prince, who's also the god of death. You know, that's how it goes. Gorgon eggs. Oh boy. I know there are tricks to this map. I do not remember what the tricks are. I hope they will explain it to us. Erika? No, we cannot. If one possesses the strength of will of a above average human being, that does not describe Prince Leon. Hello, green unit. Okay, eggs. Eggs are bad. I think if eggs hatch, something happens. Boy, is there not anything at all to do here on this map. Pretty sure Gorgons are terrible, awful things that we don't want to be hit by anything they want to do to us. Look at this thing's hit. It's terrible. Okay. I'm pretty sure we have to kill the boss. We want Enos to shoot some stuff with his bow. That is the only reason we're bringing him. Myrrh has some levels left to get. And that's pretty much all for the prep. So let's get in to that. Wow, the warp staff's pretty terrible here. Never mind on warp staff being good. Eggs are worth a chunk of XP. Thanks, Tana. The goal here is to not use our good weapons. And now the worst part of this map, moving everyone forward. I believe if eggs hit 100%, they crack open into enemies. Also, while these things cannot likely hit Tethys, everything here has long-range attacks, and Tethys can just get murderated. Probably not on this run, but we are taking exactly 0 chances. Arthur. We're just killing stuff. Note the decent amount of XP. Okay, Seth. I don't know what your levels are. We really don't need to use killer weapons, but quite honestly, once we get done with killer weapons, there won't be a game lift. So it doesn't really matter. And then team infantry and loot just have nothing to do because everything's gonna die before they get there. Molder can warp someone up to the front line for 1 turn, but we still warp in other Fire Emblem games, booping you like most of the way across the map. Thankfully, these have low hit, but doesn't mean they have no hit. Also, if you're standing on fire tiles will blow up. Seth, buddy, I don't think your sword level's gonna ever go up. And Franz gets a good level up. Again, as we showed off last time, he is strength and speed capped, which means he cannot get those as level up stats. So some of his worst looking level ups are actually really good. Now that was just... Never mind, Tannis capped strength and speed as well. This map seems to have even less to talk about than most maps do. Hey. And I'm pretty sure I brought along, or I'm pretty sure I gave a staff to someone to level staffs with and then didn't even bring them to this map. So that's cool too. Of course you hit him. Why wouldn't you? They've landed 2 attacks now. The best part is we knew that tile was a trap as well. And I still stood in it. Fancy archer crit. Don't care about his level ups, just care about his skill ups. Never mind. You got all of the wrong stats. No strength, no speed. Way to be just bad at your job, sir. There's no other way to explain it. You are a disappointment and a failure. Our cavalry's enjoying these eggs. That's a crit. Yeah, no Sealand killing of things. And no Rainleaf killing of things either. Ephraim, just in case. Okay. We trudge slowly up the mountainside. I forget if stone set. I think stone sets you to 1 HP if you're not at 1 HP, and then kills you if you are at 1 HP. All I know is the boss came for us, and that's cool because it means we can kill it and be done with this map. But first, thank you, Arthur. And we just open with the crit. A very good level. I don't know why Ephraim just refuses to get defense, but we have to kill everything. Okay. And a crit. Shouldn't be overly surprised. We're using killing weapons on everyone. God, it's not even worth using a warp staff to warp people to these eggs. Because if I use too many of them, I have to hammer them, and I really don't want to hammer a staff, if you even can. Like, warp staff is so good in other Fire Emblem games, just to boot people through doors and eat them across maps, and here it's just like, hello. Not sure how I feel about Enos getting too close to stuff, but there shouldn't be much stuff in the moment to get close to. Also, I have staves. If she could get enough staff XP to use physics, that'd be cool, but it's not a required thing. Just gonna break Tana's Killer Lance. She got defense, and I'm very happy about that. Franz, I know you're not capped on all of those stats you didn't get. Let's see how many people take damage from being on bad tiles. Because I totally misread and thought this was just going to be a kill the boss. Technically, we should be taking full advantage of getting as much weapon XP as we can out of this. That means healing people with staves. That means people that need weapon levels being the ones doing things. And it's all well and good to say that, I suppose. I do love that either my laptop or this controller or this emulator sometimes decides that buttons must be pressed because buttons must be pressed. And everyone moves down. Kinda wish Mage Knights were in more of the older games. You really don't see much of them. They're probably overly good. The eggs have spawned into actual things. There actually is a very low chance that any one character can die if too many of them spawn in the same time. I take that back. And we crit. Raw strength, speed, defense. How are your skills coming? You are not capped on a single skill. I am somewhat amazed by that. Bishops absolutely wreck monsters. If you're playing the monster campaign, it's actually recommended that everyone that can become a bishop, and you use bishops everywhere. They just do so much damage to monsters. I think that's a silly way to play this game, but it is a thing you can do. There's the thing we have left to kill. Okay, no one at the top is getting down there. Do you not have a weapon? Let's see if it does nothing again. It did do nothing again. I like it, that 63 damage. Look at how everything she does is a level up still. Not a perfect level, but we're getting there. Erika. Erika, please no. Wow, the Demon King deceived you. Hi guys, I did a dumb, and bad things are gonna happen. Okay, that was chapter 18. Chapter 19 will be Roused. It's a very interesting map. I will see you then.